Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Longboard Blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing game-related items, sometimes friends used to bug him. Longboard Blues, 1975.
This is Rygar, or Legendary Warrior Rygar. This is running on MAME and it was released in the arcades by Tecmo in 1986. Don't think the home ports were called Legendary Warrior Rygar. Anyway, that's a small insignificant point. Now, basically, in this game, it's set 4.5 billion years in the future. You rise from your grave to take back the lands that have been stolen by Rygar using your spinny razor disc yo-yo thingy. I forget its proper name. What was it? Disc armor? Something like that. Anyway, yeah, so you take it back from him who's conquered the land. It's all kind of prehistoric stuff and things like that. You've got a time limit which you have to beat or not let it deplete, or the thing comes after you that you cannot beat. Now, you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, I've got deja vu. Yes, you have. The reason I'm doing this video, which is a comparison video, if you read the top, an odd one, but we'll get to that, is I very recently played the home port on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum version that I thought was actually really quite good. And I mentioned in that it said there was a Sega Master System version, but I wasn't sure, and someone confirmed that there was, and it was Japanese, so I looked it up, found a ROM, but it's actually a Sega Mark III ROM, which is kind of interesting because the Sega Mark III or Master System was not very popular in Japan, so I don't know why they released this game over there, when if they released it in Britain or Europe or, you know, Australia and stuff like that, where the Master System was huge, it probably would have sold a great deal. Anyway, but yeah, also that leading to this video was there were no 16-bit home computer versions such as the Amiga or Atari ST. At least I think I did look into it. So I thought I'd do a gameplay of the arcade and compare it to the Sega Master System. So who says I don't read and you know, act upon suggestions in the comment section? So we're going to compare this against the Sega Master System version. Now you're probably thinking, why aren't you comparing this against the NES version as well? Because the NES version, which was made by Tecmo themselves, isn't actually an arcade port. It brings new elements to the game, such as you can use your spinny disc thing as like a bionic commando arm. The levels are different and you've got top-down exploration levels as well. I don't know why they did that, but they kind of went that route with Ninja Gaiden, or Shadow Warriors in this country, because government said you can't call things ninjas or you'll destroy British society. Anyway, enough waffling, sorry about that. I just want to explain what I was doing. So we're going to have a pop at this, probably make some Spectrum references, then we're going to have a look at the Sega Master System, or the Sega Mark III version, I should say. Money? Money. Layout's right. As you see, the Spectrum was quite accurate. You've got your rooms at the bottom, those 5 slots. Still don't know what they did. Right, so 4.5 billion years have passed since Earth's fate goes to God's creation. Many dominations have ruled in all their glory and time, but their greatest enemy defeated their reign. Now a new dominate. Thank you for not letting me read that either. Right. I'm assuming this is 16-bit, but then games back then were still 8-bit with kind of like that TurboGrafx or PC Engine 16-bit graphic processor thingy going on. I don't know. It's not the most nice graphically impressive game ever, but it's alright. I mean, it's a 10p or quarter gobbler, isn't it? That's why it existed. Right. The scourge of parents everywhere. To do that spinny thing, which isn't half as effective as it is on the Spectrum version, you have to constantly hammer. But it doesn't seem to act as a shield. Look, you can jump on them, again, which is useful. Ooh. Some Tarian, some Doctor Who. Very useful, in fact. It's immediately much harder than the Spectrum version. I thought that was quite accurate. Oh! Much harder. But it's got nice tight controls. Awesome music. By the way, sample speed. When I jump, clearly it's someone else being sampled. Look, watch. Jump. Or maybe I got tight leather pants on or something. And that's just, you know, a side effect of jumping in them. But yeah, it is very Ghosts and Goblins. Now, I was going to say, sure, you know, what sort of other games are out in 1986 for you to compare this graphically to, but then obviously the Sega Sprite Scalers are out, but that was specific hardware, so you can't really compare it to that. It's side-scrolling run and gun, can I say that? Platformers go. It's alright. In fact, it does kind of look Contra-y. This is my bat cave. Apparently it's my Olympian man cave. Don't know what those metal things are that I can move but they can't. Right, so anyway, it's giving me all my bonuses and stuff like that. Tells me my round bottom right, and beneath that, which you won't be able to see but I can barely see, is it's got a map like Ghosts and Goblins. That's really, really cool. I don't know how many stages there are. I don't know if they're like a final boss or something. Probably shouldn't piss around trying to get, oh that's a nice background, all of those things, because I keep forgetting that I've got time, which is not as harsh. Oh, Scheisenberger as a Spectrum version, but I'll tell you what is far harsher than Spectrum version. The detail, the difficulty, the detail. Of course the detail was different, Dave. Doink, brain fart. Shit. So you've got to hit them as quickly as you can, but then forget to duck. Or I forgot to duck for the one at the bottom. Oh, fire coming out the ground. There we go. I don't even know what they are. But it does obviously have a prehistoric vibe too. Oh, Scheisen. I'm terrible at this. I do like that. What flies me away? Take me away from all this. Cue the music from Titanic. Hey, Titanic. Look, it's Chuck Norris. Ooh, it's Chuck Norris. That makes this Batcave absolutely impenetrable. See? 4.5 billion years can't even kill Chuck Norris. Right. That is like a Batcave, how he spins around on that, I want to say, fire. Like I said, this... It's useless compared to the other versions. I haven't played the combo, I might do a gameplay of that later on. But like I said, for the purpose of this video, because in the right hands Master System could sometimes... Hey, jump is the key. Oh shit, resemble 16-bit games. Alright, you know what I mean, just look at Wonder Boy on it, Super Wonder Boy I should say. Well no, Wonder Boy Monster World Band. Something. Oh, it worked that time. Right, like, there is a charm to these sort of games, isn't there? Maybe that's why we got such good bollocks. No, ports, I was going to say, on the Spectrum, because, you know, for all some of the arcade's graphical splendour, oh, Scheisen. To keep it sweet, short and simple approach, you know, make money, make it difficult, go from left to right, jump and twat stuff. Yeah, that's doable on any machine. Right, well there you go. Oh look, who's it this time? I don't know, he's got no legs. Are they supposed to be gods or something? Anyway, let's have a look at the Master System version, or the Mark III I should say. Oh, there we go, Sega Mark III. Never knew what that screen looked like. Title screen. Nice music, got a sword, not my spinny disc Doom yo-yo thing, made by Salio Inc. in 1988, licensed by Technos. Again, you got a sword in the title, but yeah, as I said, odd that this never got a release in the West. That's a demo, let's pause. I can pause the demo, that's quite interesting, because what were the grounds for that? I mean, I understand it, very Japanesey games, there you go, got that. You can only fire straight up. Fire on the floor, which seems to affect its range. They look like turtles. Yeah, you can't fire straight up. Well, I guess that makes it a bit easier to hit stuff above you. But yeah, I mean, Japanese stuff not getting a Western release, I understand. But even if they thought no one knew this game, you know, or no one knew what this game was, it's an arcade game. And also, if they did a little bit of homework, they would have seen. It looked like Monkey Magic. They would have seen. Can I go down? No. That, maybe it's got a pitfall thing going on. There are already 3 home ports of this. The prior year in the UK, you know, Spectrum, Amstrad and Commodore were actually quite successful. So, yeah, fail there. Salio, whatever you are. I mean, it's quite good graphics. It's not the best I've seen on the Master System, but it's not terrible. I mean, was Golden Axe? No, Golden Axe was now on the Master System at this point, because that's probably one of the best graphics on the system. Right, but yeah, it's... Oh, nice. It's Rygar. From what I've seen of the NES version, as I said, I'm not putting it in this because it's not an arcade port. That would probably beat this in graphics. But do I press both buttons together? But you know, can't really compare it because it's not doing the same sort of job. I don't want to. Oh, do I? Can I? No. See if I can move forward and keep momentum and fall to the bottom. But hey, yes, I can now. Bollocks. Can't even say bollocks properly. Do I want to? I do like the fact that it starts me there. Is that my home? Hey! Floors will not keep you safe. For Rygar. That's kind of cool. Sweet. I'm like an anti-mole. No, 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 no. Hey, they don't want to come down. They don't want to party. I wouldn't want to go down if you saw this fuck-off big spinny disc of death come flying up through the floor. So, I don't know. Are they working on the limitations? And that's why I haven't got to my house yet. My house. Right, maybe then if this is the case that it's not like the NES version, but maybe I should have given that a whirl. Oh, shizen. Continue. Thank you for that. Let's fight. Don't put me... Thank you. I was going to say, don't put me at the start. But yeah, I mean, for Sega... Hey! Gotta shoot that from Master System games. It's quite primitive, but, you know, it looks... That's... Woo! I'm not sure I control my laser, but yeah, it looks better than all the 8-bits, you know, home ports in the UK. Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore. How much better than Commodore? I don't know, but it does a bit. What's the deal with those things? I like the fact that you can outrun them far easier in this one as well. Doink! Obviously it's no match for the arcade, as you would expect. Oh, I've got to go down! So it is mixing it up. I mean, it doesn't change, I'm assuming, a bit early to say, like, well, you haven't got your Bionic Commando thing going on, have you? Mind you, that was made by Tecmo, this one isn't. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Where's my house? Where's the back cave? No back cave, unless this is just, ooh, a very long level. Ooh, mortars. Oh, shizen. I guess some tech remained from 4.5 billion years ago. Oh, you can move. Ooh. Shit. This suddenly just kicked up a notch, didn't it? Oh. So, yeah. Not really an arcade comparison, but I stand by what I said, which see what this would look like on something that was slightly more powerful than the UK micros. I said micro, I hate saying that phrase. Oh. Oh, he's got tech as well. Oh, shit. No, don't. Ah, got you. Got you sussed. Right. So you can jump on the fireballs. I thought I just got toasted by one. Look at that, I'm Mario. Yoink! Their dive bomb attack is broken. Oh shit, well I'm going to call it quits there. Actually I'll finish the life. But Rygar on the Sega Master System takes the style of the arcade, whether they've done it like this, you know, because of the restrictions of the hardware. But yeah, interesting. So there you go, not really a direct comparison as such, because you can't really do that. But Rygar on the arcade, in the arcade and on the Sega Master System or the Sega Mark III. As always, I'd love to know what you think, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.